Hello there. So, if you're one of my friends and you're seeing this, I'm hoping that you could please forward this to any teacher you know, particularly teachers who are middle school or high school teachers. I've decided that I want to help teachers in terms of classroom discipline. And I think I have all, if not most, of the answers on how that can be done. So, could you please forward this to any teacher you know, especially if they're middle school or high school? Thanks so much. This is my introduction video to all the answers on how to work on classroom discipline. Maybe make one change that will just help you sleep at night. Okay, so my name is Danny Weiss, and I teach high school math in Waldorf, Maryland. I have been teaching, at the time of this recording, I have been teaching 29 years. So I feel like I have a pretty good base on what works and what doesn't. So I hope I can help you, and if I can, that would be great. If you would like to reach out to me, in the description of the video here below, you can email me at the email address I've provided, or you can text, maybe call, maybe I'll be able to pick up the phone, but text or email, and I will try to help you in that way too. Okay? So you're about to embark on the greatest journey that there is, teaching. Or you've been teaching for a while and there are just too many frustrating things going on. Maybe I can help. I hope I can. Because I know you're frustrated and I want to relieve you of your frustration. I believe I can do that. All right? So let's give it a shot. What do you say? All right. So like I said, I've been doing this 29 years as of this recording, and I believe that my students are among the most disciplined in my building, and it's not because I'm a great teacher. I do happen to be a very good math teacher. However, I'm able to teach because I have good classroom discipline. And it's what makes the class run smoothly. The students know what to expect from me, and it's that expectation that enables me to actually teach as opposed to trying to get them quiet for just 5 minutes, right? So this is all about controlling the classroom, keeping your classroom under control. And how are you going to do that? All right. So I believe I have the answers on how to help you do that. By the way, if you would like to also read my little pamphlet, my little ebook that I've created, there's also a link to read that down below. Okay. So once you've controlled your classroom, there's an enormous weight that's lifted off of your shoulders, and you'll be able to sleep better at night. You won't be tossing and turning, trying to think, how am I going to get this classroom under control? And if you try some of these methods that I use, it's going to make your life better. I promise you. You can do this. You can do this. I promise you, you can do this. Right? It's just going to involve some changes. You're going to have to make some changes. And one of the biggest changes that you have to make sure that you make is that the students need to know that you are not their friend. Okay? Do not make the students your friends. I made this mistake. Okay? early on in my career. I'm telling you, if you try to make the students your friends, it's going to ruin your career. All right? Please don't do this. All right? The students will like you if they respect you. If you're trying to make them your friends, they will not respect you, and that is just going to ruin everything. So you want them to respect you, and then in turn they will like you, okay? And you really don't need to worry about them liking you, because what you really need to worry about is getting your classroom under control, okay? And you can ask them. I encourage you to ask your students. Ask them if they respect teachers that try making friends with them. All right, ask them. They'll tell you. They'll be honest. All right, they will not they will not lie to you. They'll be honest with you. Okay, ask them how they feel about teachers who try to be friends with them, and they'll tell you the truth. Okay. The fact is that you need to earn their respect. You need to earn their respect. So it's not about demanding their respect. If you demand their respect, it's going to backfire on you, because then it causes this power struggle that you don't want to get involved in. Okay? So don't try to demand their respect. You need to earn it by showing them that you deserve to be respected, because your students deserve to be respected. If you show them respect, they are going to respect you, okay? And it's all about being consistent. You have to be consistent, all right? If you're not consistent, there's going to be this power struggle, and you're going to have this problem, because if you are playing favorites, like you do this for one student, but you don't do it for another student because you don't like that other student, that's not going to fly. Okay, you're going to have problems, and the student you don't like is going to report it to administration, and it's going to get ugly, and you're going to lose. Okay, you need to treat everybody equally. If you do this for this student, you have to do it for that student. Okay, consistency. You have to be consistent. That is the number one thing. Okay, so now, that being said, you need to have an adequate administration. Doesn't have to be the best administration, but it has to be adequate. Meaning, if a kid cuts your class and you write them up and nothing happens, then you're going to need to consider going to another school or another school system. Because if that's the way it is in this school system, then there's plenty of other good school systems that are going to support you when you write up a kid for cutting your class. All right, kids can't cut the class. Okay, that's going to cause problems. Okay, so you need to have an administration that will adequately support you. Okay, so I encourage you to try at least one of the strategies that I'm going to show you in these videos that I'm making, okay? And let me know, seriously, if you have questions. If you have questions, email me, text me, try calling if you want. Check out the book that I've created. It's really more of a pamphlet. It's like 13 pages, okay? And it gives you a rundown of everything that I'm doing in these videos, okay? Good luck to you, all right? And look forward to seeing you in the next video.